Alrighty, I'm glad this is about over. Okay, it's almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm sure it's probably about 90 something degrees. Okay, but anyways, I just wanted to go over with you of Psalms 37. This is a very encouraging Psalms. Please read this Psalms. Please encourage your soul. David said that sometimes he didn't have anybody to encourage him, so he had to encourage himself, and that's what I want you to do. I want you to be able to encourage yourself. I have to encourage myself with these words. I have to say to myself, okay, that's what they're saying. But what did the Most High say? What did He say? This is His world. We're His people. We're the sheep of His pasture. We are not His God. He is our Father. He is our leader, our shepherd. He's a shepherd. Okay. So in Psalms 37, it says, "Don't worry about the wicked or envy those who do wrong." That's a problem with people. You know why most of those people, I think this in Hollywood, black people, because they envied the wicked and they wanted what they had. So they sold their soul to Satan to get it. But look what has happened to them. Look of the exposure of how people have shown what has happened to these people. These people are living miserable lives because they know they're going to die. Satan got their soul. They want to get out. There's no way out. There will be a way out for some of these people one day. And that time is coming and they will know it. And there's nothing Satan can do to stop it, because it's going to happen. There's one of my other messages, where for the people who have not been turned up to a reprobate mind, there are some people, they got into that, they was born into it. Some people, they did not really understand what they was getting themselves into, and but it just depends on how far you're going to go with it. And I'm going to do another video on that because, like I say, some people, they will go far with it, and some people won't. Anyways, it says, "Do not worry about the wicked or envy those who do wrong, for they, like grass, soon shall fade away. Like spring flowers, they soon wither. Trust in the Most High and do good. Then you will live safely in the land and prosper. Take delight in Yahweh, and He will give you your heart's desires. Commit everything you do to Yahweh. Trust Him, and He will help you." Listen, we have to commit everything we doing to and with our Father. That's the only way we're going to make it through, okay? "He will make your innocence radiate like the dawn, and the justice of your cause will shine like the noonday sun." Verse 7, "Be patient in the presence of Yahweh, and wait patiently for Him to act. Don't worry about evil people who prosper or fret about their skins." Once again, He's telling us don't worry about those who do wrong. Stop being angry. Turn off your rage. Don't lose your temper. That's one of the greatest attacks the enemy is using. He's using, between the nations, race, and everything else. But I'm gonna tell you something. This is a really, really good video. It's a radio podcast that Yash has, and I think its name is called the 666, the RI, whatever that chip is. And this man, his name is Abe Finkelstein. He's a Jewish man. And man, the way he talks about people and that, he even says that they deliberately pitted the races against each other. So when you really understand that, and I'm not saying that we don't get angry. I do. I will say this. I do get displeased when I see certain things. I'm very displeased. But you know what? Turn off your anger. Stop your rage. Don't lose your temper. To these people. You know what? If they ask you for your ID, just say, "Here you go, officer." If they ask you, they say, "Well, you were speeding," sign this ticket, just sign it and go to court. God is on your side. Yahweh is on your side. Okay? Okay. I got to go to the store. I don't have time for this. I mean, and you know what? And another thing is, if you know you turn left and you're supposed to be turning right, don't get mad because they pull you over. I've done that before. I remember one time I turned at this post office, man, and it got a big giant sign, and you can't miss it. You cannot miss it. And it was a motorcycle cop. He used to always come down to Van Ness, and you can't see over that hill, and that's where he had the edge on you. But for somehow way, he could see you turn. You couldn't see him. And man, I turned there one day. I turned left, and I wasn't supposed to. You're supposed to turn right. Because even in this post office over here, you're not supposed to turn left. You're supposed to turn right. Now, you could turn right and then get over and turn left, but you can't just turn left. Okay. So man, I did it, and he came over that hill, and he plain out said to me, he said, "You know I'm pulling you over, don't you?" And I said, "Yes." I had to, because I did do wrong. I did. It's nothing wrong with admitting when you done wrong. I signed the ticket. I paid for it. Man, I would go to court. He didn't say nothing mean to me. He came to me with respect. I'm not saying, all police officers, some of them do talk to you disrespectfully, but some of them, they just come and ask you for your ID and say da da da, you know, and that's just the way it is. If they say you did a turn and I said no, I didn't, and then they said, well, you did, and they write me the ticket. Okay, all right, I'll just go fight it in court. My husband, he wouldn't fought the ticket in court a few years ago. The police officer, he was wrong. He gave that ticket to my husband. He was wrong giving my husband that ticket. But anyways, I'm just letting you know. Stop arguing with the enemy. Don't argue with them. That's what they want you to do. They want you to argue with them. You know why? Because in verse 8 it says it only leads to harm. For the wicked will be destroyed, but those who trust in Yahweh will possess the land. Listen, once again, that's 3 times he done said he's going to destroy the wicked, right? He said those who trust in him, we're going to inherit the earth, right? Verse 10, soon the wicked will disappear. Here it is again. Soon the wicked will disappear. Though you look for them, they will be gone. I'm not going to be looking for them. I don't look for them now. The lowly will possess the land. Who is the lowly? Okay, I'm going to show you who the lowly is. Go to Matthew, the 5th chapter, right quick here. This is the lowly. Here we go. All right, let's see. Who's the lowly? All right. Okay. It says in Matthew 5, this is the Sermon on the Mount. Okay. It says the Beatitudes. This is what he's talking. It says, Yahweh blesses those who realize their need for him. For the kingdom of heaven is given to them, those who want to need God, that need him. Okay. That's who the kingdom is given into. Those who bless, Yahweh blesses those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Yahweh blesses those, not Yahweh, Yahweh blesses those who are gentle and lowly, for the earth will belong to them. You keep reading it, you go to that. It says, those who are hungry and thirsty for justice, they will receive food. But one of my favorite one is, the 2 favorite ones I love is, it says, verse 9, it says, Yahweh blesses those who work for peace, for they shall be called the children of Yahweh. And then verse 10, Yahweh blesses those who are persecuted because they live for Yahweh, for the kingdom of heaven is theirs. So you know what? The kingdom of heaven is mine. I know, because I'm persecuted. I've always been persecuted. Always. That's why I tell people all the time, if you ain't being persecuted, then you need to go back to the altar. You need to go back to your prayer closet, and you need to ask why you're not being persecuted. You must suffer with Yahushua if you're going to reign with Yahushua. That's all there is to it. Okay, verse 12. The wicked plot against the godly. They snarl at us in defiance. But guess what? The Lord, the Most High, just laughs, for he knows their day is coming. Verse 16. It is better to be godly and have a little than to be evil and rich. Do you understand that? For the strength of the wicked will be shattered. Once again, here's the wicked. They're being destroyed. They're going to be shattered. Their strength is going to be taken away from them. See, it's a brother's name is Jedediah Malik. Okay, and he talks about how they have their weapons and all that kind of stuff. But one day, the Most High he's going to take their strength away from them. Okay. And that just don't have to mean their weapons. If you take the strength from their bodies, then they can't use the weapons. It's as simple as that, okay? People just take their weapons away from them. But the Most High takes care of the godly. He's going to take care of you if you're one of his people, if you're walking it right, if you're doing what is right. Day by day, the Most High takes care of the innocent, and they will receive an inheritance that lasts forever. They will not be disgraced in hard times. Even though we're going through hard times, we're not going to be disgraced. We're not going to be ashamed. We're not going to be embarrassed. Why? Because it says, even in famine, we will have more than enough. Even right now, you know what? In my refrigerator, me and my husband really do have more than enough. Verse 20, it says, but the wicked will die. They're dying now, but they're going to die. The Most High's enemies are like flowers in a field. They will disappear like smoke. Okay. Verse 23. I'm sorry, wait a minute. Verse 22, it says, the Most High blesses and will possess the land, but those he curses will die. Isn't that why people are dying? Because they cursed. Because they cursed. That's why most of these people that's dying is dying because they're cursed. It ain't because, oh, they were just at the wrong place at the wrong time. No, they cursed, okay? Now, that's the truth. That's what I have to say. I have to say that. Because when you're called to speak the truth, you have to speak it in and out of season. There is no special time. You have to say it, even when it's not favorable. It's not a favorable time to speak the truth. So I must speak it. Verse 23. The Most High directs the steps of the ungodly. He delights in every detail of their lives. Though they stumble, they will never fall, for the Most High upholds them by hand. Isn't this happening now? Isn't he directing your paths? If he's not, then maybe you're not connected. It's something wrong. Verse 25. Once I was young and now I'm old. Well, I'm not saying I'm old, I'm getting older, okay? I'll put it like that. Yet I have never seen the godly abandoned or their children begging for bread. The godly always loans generous gifts to others, and their children are a blessing. But let me tell you, one time my children, they made me mad because we had plenty of food in the house. My husband had a real good job, so they never went starving. But anyways, I found out my children was asking somebody for food somewhere else. I was so angry with them. I told them, I said, don't you ever go begging for food again. God takes care of you. That's just what I told them. I said, you know that you are being taken care of by. Then they never did it again because I checked them on it. But that's true, you know. And you know, me and my husband have been very generous in our giving to others when we were able to give, when we had that opportunity, and we will continue to do so when we have those opportunities. Verse 27. He's talking to us, his people. Turn from evil and do good, and you will live in the land forever. Some people, you know why they're not living in the land? Because they're not doing good, they're doing evil. For the Most High loves justice, and he will never abandon the godly. Verse 32. The wicked wait in ambush for the godly. This is what they do every day, looking for an excuse to kill them. That's what the police are doing. Look, they looking for godly people. They looking for God's people. They're waiting for an excuse. That's why I said, give them your California ID if you live in California. Give them, sign the ticket. You ain't got to talk back to them. Forget all that. You're more intelligent than that because you're people of the only true and wise God. He is the Holy One. Okay? He is the Holy One that sits on his throne. Okay? But the Most High will not let the wicked succeed or the godly be condemned when they are put on trial. Put your hope in the Lord. Travel steadily along his path. Listen now, his path. Let's make sure you get that straight now. He will honor you by giving you the land. What land? The earth, who the devil is mad because he has been evicted ever since Calvary in the spirit realm. You will see the wicked destroyed. Now, I don't know about you, but that's what the Most High has told me, and that's what I'm going to see. Okay, I'm seeing the wicked being destroyed. Verse 35. I have seen wicked and ruthless people flourishing like a tree in his native soil. But I looked again and they were gone. Though I searched for them, I could not find them. Now, let me tell you something. I don't be searching for nobody that was wicked in my life. But you know what? I noticed that the people that's done evil to me, I don't see them no more. I don't see them no more. I know there are people that know them and they'll say, hey, I seen such and such and such and such. Really? I don't care. Verse 37. Look at those who are honest and good, for a wonderful future awaits those who love peace. But the rebellious will be destroyed. You know those people we run around here wearing them shirts talking about rebel, I'm a rebel and all that stuff. It says right here, but the rebellious will be destroyed. They have no future. I don't understand why people are playing rock music, talking about they got to show people what this needs to be explained. When that music does nothing but plant rebellious seeds, you know what? God is going to hold them responsible for all of the rebellious seeds that they plant in all these people. The Most High rescues the godly. He is our fortress in times of trouble, right now and in the time of trouble to come. The Most High helps us, rescuing us from the wicked. He saves us, and we shall find our shelter in Him. Joel 2:25-27, verse 27. Never again will my people be disgraced. Never again will we ever have to go through this, people. Then you will know that I am among my people Israel, or as some say, the Israelites, which is the black Hebrew people, that I am the Lord their God, and there is no other. Never again will my people be disgraced. So there you have it. He's with us. Is he with you? That's the question you need to be asking yourself. Listen. In Joel 22:28-32, it says here, in verse 32, it says, let me back up. Verse 31, it says, the sun will become dark and the moon will become blood red before that great and terrible day. So before that great and terrible day comes, the sun is going to be dark and the moon is going to become blood red. These are markers, okay? And then it says, before the great and terrible day of the Most High arrives. But in verse 32, once again, why don't you trust the Father? What is the matter with you people? But everyone who calls on the name of the Most High, the Am that I Am, Yahweh, Yahweh, I mean not Yahweh, but Yahweh, Yahweh, those who call on the name of the Lord will be saved. For some on Mount Zion in Jerusalem will escape, just as the Lord has said, these will be among the survivors whom the Lord has called. See, wherever you are in the earth that day, whatever you're going through, you call on him, you know him by name. I am that I am. Yahweh, you know who he is. You call on his name. The Most High, my deliverer, my healer, my savior. He says right there, we're going to be saved. And those who they wasn't with the, they was making fun and poking and talking about who they was, and they wasn't really God's little people. But you know what? They came around. They gonna come around. So anyway, praises to the Father. I am so glad I'm finished. I hope you have enjoyed this series. It's the truth. That's all I'm gonna speak to you is the truth. Nothing but the truth. So help my soul salvation. I got to be there. Okay? I hope you're there too. Okay, well listen, I gotta go because I'm tired now and I'm finna go take me a nice cool shower and get something to eat. I've been fasting all day. So remember, I love you with sincerity. We always lift you up in prayer, and we're always praying for you and your families. We are going to make it through this. We have already been called. We have already been chosen. But you have to stay with the program. You have to stay in protocol. You cannot step out of protocol. You must stay with the program. The program is the word, and you must get the scriptures hidden in your heart so that we might not sin against him. Who is the creator? The Aleph. He is the beginning, and he is forever. So take care of your families. Be good to one another. And whenever you have an opportunity to do good, I'd use that opportunity. Because you know what? On that day when our works are being weighed out and stuff, you definitely do want more of your works not be burned than more that is, right? All right, you probably say that girl is crazy. Yeah, crazy for my God, my Savior, my healer, my deliverer. You know, God in the numeric value means victory. It's not a bad thing to say it, but yeah. All right, now y'all take care. And remember, even though I'm coming to you out here from California, I don't worship her. She's not my God. No, she has nothing. She don't give me nothing anyway. So everything I get, it comes from my Father. And He's providing mighty fine for me, I might say. Mighty fine. All right. Talk to you later.